Students, in today's class we shall discuss about the solution of MTP5 class 9 subject science. We have to discuss the solution of question number 13 to question number 16 in this module. So let's get started with question number 13. Question 13 is, why is Golgi apparatus called the secretory organelle of the cell? Answer for this question is, this is because it helps in transporting protein within or outside the cell. It can either be transported from inside to outside or within the cell region. It is mainly used for transportation of protein outside the cell. Thus, Golgi apparatus is secretory organelle of the cell. Next, moving to question number 14. Question number 14 is, differentiate between parenchyma, collenchyma and seclenchyma on the basis of their cell wall. Means we have to differentiate among three on the basis of their cell wall. One by one we shall discuss about the point of difference. In parenchyma, cell wall is primary. Likewise, in collenchyma, cell wall is primary. But in case of seclenchyma, the cell wall is secondary. This is the major point of difference among these three. In parenchyma, cell wall is thin and made up of very less cellulose. In collenchyma, cell wall has irregular thickening of the cellulose. And in case of seclenchyma, cell wall is uniformly thick due to the deposition of lignin. So these are the two point of difference among the three: parenchyma, collenchyma and seclenchyma. Next, moving to question number 15. Question number 15 is, what is uniform circular motion? How is uniform circular motion regarded as accelerated motion? Explain. So first of all, we shall discuss about the uniform circular motion. As you know, when an object moves on a circular path with constant, or you can say uniform speed, it is said to have uniform circular motion. Examples for uniform circular motion: motion of hands of a clock, motion of moon revolving around the earth. These are the examples of uniform circular motion. Now we have to explain how is uniform circular motion is regarded as accelerated motion. As we know that uniform circular motion is accelerated because the velocity change is due to the continuous change in the direction of motion. Because of the change in the direction of the motion, the velocity keep on changing. So even when the body moves with a constant speed, its velocity is not constant, means velocity is going to change. Thus, for a body moving in a circular path at a constant speed, its velocity changes continuously. And we know change in velocity, that is governed by the acceleration. That's why one can say that circular motion is an acceleration motion, or one can say that the uniform circular motion is regarded as an accelerated motion. So this is the solution of question number 15. Next, moving to question number 16. A motor car is moving with a velocity of 108 km per hour and it takes 4 seconds to stop after the brakes are applied. Calculate the force exerted, means we have to find out the value of F, by the brakes on the motor car if the mass along with the passenger is 1000 kg. So we have given initial velocity of the motor car, that is u, is 108 km per hour. we have to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. So for this, one can write u is equal to 108, and we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So one can write 108 multiplied by 1000, and we have to convert this r into seconds. So 60 multiplied by 60, this comes out to be 30 meter per second. Means the velocity, initial velocity, which is given 108 kilometer per hour, we have converted here in meter per second, and that comes out to be 30 meter per second. Final velocity, that is 0 meter per second, which is given to us. Total mass of the motor car along with the passenger, means value of m is 1000 kg, which is given to us. Time is taken to stop the car, which is already given in the question, that is t is given to us, that is 4 seconds. And from the second law of Newton, one can write F is equal to ma. Force is equal to mass into acceleration, and we know that acceleration is change in velocity per unit time. So one can write here F is equal to m into v minus u by t. V is the final velocity, u is the initial velocity, and t is the time. So here one can find out the value of F. Mass is given to us 1000 into final velocity 0 minus initial velocity is 30, and time period is 4 seconds. So here one can after simplification one can get F is equal to minus 7500 kg meter per second square, and one can write this kg meter per second square as a Newton. So here this negative sign, this indicates that the force exerted by the brakes is opposite to the direction of the motion of the car. That's why you can see here minus sign before this 7500. This indicate that the force exerted by the brakes is in opposite direction to the motion of the car. So that's all about the solution of this MTP. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day.